Okay, step 4. Uh, I had to drop the transmission down. I didn't have enough clearance, like I said in one of the other videos, to be able to get to the clutch. It's impossible. And when you try to pull the transmission back, it hit the inner frame of the car, and you couldn't get it down low enough, so I ended up having to drop it down. The dual mass flywheel, pretty sure that's what this is. An extra $100, but you always want to replace it so that you're not doing this clutch job again in another year. Um, Make sure that you use brake cleaner to clean off the surface of both the flywheel and the new plate, because they put a coating on there to keep it from corroding. You also want to use the little grease pack that comes with the clutch for your splines on your disc. You want to put it on your splines on the transmission, and of course your new throwout bearing that comes with it. I noticed when I pulled the flywheel that there was oil on the bolts. There wasn't any oil on the back, but I had some odd uneven wear on the clutch disc. The inside of the disc was real worn out where the outside wasn't. Um, and it looks like it was because oil was leaking through. Um, you'll see a rear main seal is leaking, so since it's a round seal, this is a time when you want to be replacing that. Probably wouldn't hurt to replace it just to be on the safe side, even if it's not leaking, because it'll probably only cost you $10 or so, and it'll save you the headache of having to pull the transmission out later to do that repair. One other thing, a trick somebody taught me when you go to break these bolts loose, if you need some extra leverage, if you use the back of another wrench, that gives you some extra leverage to go and break some of the hard bolts loose. You can also rent a breaker bar at AutoZone. I use a torque wrench since you have the length of the extra leverage, so I use that to break loose bolts as well. You want to make sure that if you do have oil anywhere, that you clean the whole surface off real good there and inside the transmission, because you don't want any of that getting on the new clutch. So that's where we're at for now. I will keep you updated if there's anything else. Oh, on the transmission, as I said, it's real heavy towards the transfer case side on the other side here. You may, if you had a couple of jacks, 2 jacks might work a little bit better trying to maneuver it out. Going in, you're definitely going to need a couple of jacks or the help of somebody to help you maneuver it in, maybe somebody from up top and somebody from below. Oh, one other thing that this kit had that I liked, this particular engine doesn't use a pilot bushing, which is what your tool to line up your disc goes into to hold it in the right place. But this kit came with a little plastic bushing that will pop into that hole, so that way it'll be a tight fit when you line up your disc. Because if you didn't have that in there, then basically you'd have a lot of free play in the disc, and you'd have to try to eyeball it to get it straight. And you want that to be as straight as possible when you get ready to put the transmission back in.